Hi.
He's my chef. And what are we preparing?
Okay. Hi. So this is Tarak, the other part of Taral Stories. Yeah. So basically, I know we are all locked down and we are at home. So we thought let's get the passion kicking. So we're kind of doing something very delicious. So it's a Japanese cotton cheesecake. The procedure is going to be a little simplified. I'll tell you what the ingredients are first, and then maybe we can get started. So if you can come a little closer. So what all do we need? Basically we need all-purpose flour or maida, which is about 3/4 cups. We need half a cup of milk, which could be whole milk or a milk of your choice. We would need about 12 tablespoons of caster sugar, or you can also use sugar powder. And then we would use about 2.5 tablespoons of corn flour, and then 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice, which can give you a kick in the cake. We would use about a cup of cream cheese, and then a 1/4 cup of butter, could be salted, and we'll use a little of baking powder, about a teaspoon, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract to give you that nice essence. We would use about 6 eggs in this preparation, so we would separate the yolks and the whites, and I think we'll get started. So what do we do first? Basically we heat the cream cheese, the butter and half a cup of milk together in a boiling pan, and then let's get it to a thick consistency, and then we'll see how it goes further. Okay, let's go. To ensure that this cools down completely before we proceed with the next step, because that will allow the cake to be really moist. So let's move all this content, all the leftovers. Okay, alright. Okay. So now you see that this mixture has cooled down completely. So I'm going to use a whisker in order to go ahead and whisk this product. So here I have 6 egg yolks. I've separated them. So what I'm going to do is add little at a time, and then start giving this a proper whisk. Make sure you add only a little at a time. That way all of these eggs get incorporated in the batter. Okay, so we'll add the last part into this mixture. So that basically completes our 6 egg yolks. Make sure you add one at a time. That way, again, as I told you before, you do not overcrowd this. And add 6 tablespoons of sugar. You can add all at a time. So again, this is either caster sugar or sugar powder. So let's add about 6 tablespoons. Again, if you're somebody like me who has a sweet tooth, you could always add another spoon extra. That's fine. Okay, let's get this another mix. Giving this a good mix. So this is the right time. You can add some vanilla extract. So you can use the store-bought vanilla essence, about 2 tablespoons, or again about 2 teaspoons. Sorry. So let's give this a mix once again. And we're going to add here is about the 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice that we have squeezed out already. So I'm just going to add this here. And again give it a good mix. So then as soon as you add lemon, the mixture is going to get a little thick, but not to worry. So let's add the dry ingredients. This is about 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and we are adding about 2.5 tablespoons of corn flour and about a teaspoon of baking powder, a store-bought baking powder. So let's get the egg whites and then start beating it. In the meantime, what we could also do is let's preheat the oven. And so we have the regular convention oven. So I'm going to just quickly preheat this oven at 175 degrees. And the baking time would be somewhere between 35 to 40 minutes, depending on the kind of oven you use. And then, okay, now let's get the egg whites here. And also another important thing, make sure that you have your baking thing ready and your baking tray basically. And today I'm using a silicone mold like the flour. So you could get any of the baking trays that's available at home, and then we'll get started. So let's start beating the egg. Okay guys, so we have cooked this cake for about 35 minutes at 175 degrees Celsius, and we have given it about 15 minutes for resting basically, so that the cake cools down. Now let's get this out and see how the product looks like. Okay, so I think we have a beautiful color here. I hope you can take a look. So we got some nice texture going on, and so I'm going to quickly take out just the baking tin. So just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so I hope you can see that. So I'm going to get to this just a moment, wherein we have another small tin which we have added as well. So this is from the leftover batter. Just have a small one. See it? It has a beautiful texture on the sides, and it has baked really well. So we'll come back to that just a bit. Now let's quickly get the big one out, basically the big boy out. Now if you take a look here, I hope you're able to see the textures really well. So this cake has been cooked really well on the sides, and I hope you can see this from a distance. So I'm just going to place it here on a serving plate. Just get rid of the baking tin. Now what we're going to do at the end is, I'm just going to use a little bit of icing sugar and on the top, just to give that a little, presentation. With the icing. So basically a cheesecake goes well with fresh fruit, so any fresh fruit would do. So since we had only oranges and watermelon today, so I'm just going to use a little bit of oranges on the top, but strawberries would go really nice with this. So there you go, guys. So we have the Japanese cotton cheesecake ready, and looks really nice and amazing. So how about we go for a little taste and see how it turned out. So maybe I'm going to cut a little piece on the side and see how is the cake cooked. Okay, now I hope you can see this. So the cake is cooked really well. The texture seems really nice. So let me give it a little taste here. Tell you how it tastes. It's very soft, very nice. Probably for the ones who have a sweet tooth, I would say you could add another spoon of sugar extra, because this is perfect for me, but people who have a sweet tooth might tend to like it a little more sweeter, but the taste is really amazing, guys. You have to try this. So there we go. So you have seen the Japanese cotton cheesecake, and I hope you will also try and let us know. So this is a young channel, so, and as you know, this is Tarul Stories, and it's basically me, Tarak, and my wife Alekhya. So we together formed Tarul, and this is our page, and this is our channel. So we're basically getting started, and we're just not food lovers, we are also travelers, we are pet lovers, we have a lot of other adventures that we do. So we're going to start sharing more of our stuff, what we do, and some travel vlogs and some adventure vlogs and stuff like that. So I hope you show some love towards our channel, and see where you can find some interesting content on this channel. I hope you will go ahead and try this recipe, and thank you for watching. Bye guys.